Welcome back to the Rusty Ronnie Show. This is Jason.
That's
Nick, the other guy, co-host.
yeah. And I'm Rusty Ronnie, and as you can see, we're back in a normal location.
I'm back.
And Jason's back on finally.
This has become the normal location.
At my house
What's
or your
happened?
house.
Well, what? 2 episodes here and 3 at my house, and yeah, something like that.
Oh, we've had 3 here.
Oh, 3 here, yeah. So it is. Well, this is the 3rd one here. Yeah, never mind.
So, I know the ratings are down because I wasn't on the show, so it's okay. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Hey, shut up.
Wow.
Last episode had like 300 views.
Yeah, on
It
his
did.
channel.
300 views on the.
And my sexy mug wasn't in it. Wow.
Well,
It's all right. He's back.
yes. So go ahead and tell us where you were the last 2 episodes.
So the first one.
Well, we know where you were in the last episode, but the one before.
The last one, I was in Charlotte at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I took my nephew. Sawyer won ticket. My brother-in-law Sawyer won tickets to the aquarium down there, so we made a day out of it and went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I wore my Dale Earnhardt Sundrop shoes and my Bill Elliott T-shirt, and I had a lot of people come up to me and tell me they loved my Hey Dudes, and thanks Rusty Ronnie for
You're
those.
welcome. Yes, last year's Merry Christmas.
I spent a lot of money at the diecast store because I bought some diecast race cars.
He did not buy the average size of the
I didn't buy
Sundrop
I didn't buy
car.
the 160. I didn't buy the 124s. I bought the 164, but I did buy a Sundrop car to match my shoes. Had to.
Should've got the bigger one.
I didn't want. They didn't have the big. They did, but I didn't want the bigger one. I just wanted the smaller one.
You can't tell he's a really big NASCAR.
I am.
Yes.
And I just finished watching the race. We'll get to that in the sports section.
Yes.
But then the last one, I didn't get invited to go to the beach with them. Well, they just wanted to go by themselves and have a lot of fun, which I understand because Nick's been in the Navy for 5 years and they've grew up for 20-some years together. And I'm just new to the group by about 5 years.
Yeah.
After Nick left, I took over as Nick while he was gone for
Pretty
Riley.
much.
And then now that Nick's back, we're all hanging out
Yeah.
again.
Don't worry, we're taking him on the next trip with us. We're not going to
Yes.
leave him out on the next one. This was something we've been planning for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Since
you know.
we finished high school.
I'm not salty at all. I let them have their fun. I don't like the beach anyway because I'm a redhead. I burn very easily, and I just.
This was my first time on the Atlantic Ocean in
I just-
5 years.
yeah.
So it was quite fun.
Yeah.
Don't
But
worry,
that's-
we're taking him on the next trip.
Yeah.
That's really about where I've been. Yeah. So here I am. I'm back.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys start out with because you guys went to the rodeo at the fairgrounds Friday night. I did not go, but you guys went.
I did. I wore my cowboy hat. I looked pretty dang gum good.
Did you wear yours?
He asked
You
me.
wore your cattle hat.
I went with the cattle hat. I kind of like that fit. It looked a lot better, I think. I want to get an actual, legitimate, like a gallon size cowboy
Go to
hat.
Jackson's Western Store.
That's
where I got mine.
Not that I don't like the other hat. I think the
Right.
other hat's more kind of like a rustic look.
It is. I mean, it was just a generic Tractor Supply cowboy hat,
Yeah.
so
But I want to get
that I
like
made
that-
him buy a few years ago.
Yeah, we went to the.
But
We
I
went
wanna get, like
to.
what Jason had, the good kind of like that 10-gallon looking like good cowboy style hat. But no, it was fun. I still came.
I liked the rodeo. It was quite fun.
It
Was
just
there
fun.
anyone from around here that participated in it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well-
Their sound system kind of sucked.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
So you
from, I
couldn't
thought,
really
Georgia
hear
and
'em.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
There was one person I thought was supposed to be riding bulls, but I don't know if they ended up doing it or not. But,
You couldn't really hear the sound system. The sound system in the fair sucks. Either that or it was the
whoever was in it,
the
it was-
pro rodeo.
But it was
Yeah.
it was really entertaining.
Because this wasn't
JR.
JR's, was
No.
it?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no.
I didn't think so.
No, this is like pro rodeo live or something. The Christian one.
Uh,
Well, they're both very Christian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but this is the really big one. Yeah.
The only outfits I know are the ones I've seen, which are JR's and WC that we went to a couple years ago with Jonah and Joey.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Very cold.
then we went to the
October.
yes, and then we went to the. Me and Nick went to the truck pool this morning. It I ain't gonna lie to you, it kind of sucked.
It wasn't the last one I went to was 5 years ago.
Like,
It was a lot.
I mean, I like seeing them pull full pools, but I like to watch them bounce and like get halfway down the line and start bouncing like this and shaking every crap out of the thing bed and breaking stuff.
Yeah, you need something to break. That's what makes it.
That's what's fun.
One person broke something. and that's
Yeah,
what it was.
one guy broke he pulled and it didn't do good what he wanted it to. Guy come over we knew and tuned it, plugged the computer in and tuned it, and Went out, it sounded different, it rolled more coal, and then it broke.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he had to go home.
Mighty unfortunate.
Yeah, I have a video. I'll show Riley later. But we seen 2 brand new Ford. There was one 350 that was a platinum,
Yeah.
and it pulled really good. And I was like, this dummy's gonna break something, but he never did.
Wow.
And then there was a 250 gasser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.2.
Yeah,
or
I
something?
don't. I'm not a big.
Could be a 7.3 Godzilla gasser.
I'm not a big 250 gasser. I'm a more diesel. If you're gonna get a 250 or 350, why get the diesel?
Yeah.
It just looks funny being a gasser.
Well,
But
some people-
he hit the red liver on that thing. It went rum, 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 rum.
And they went through the diesels pretty quick.
Yeah, there was like no diesels.
wow.
There was no.
What,
One guy
maybe?
come out there in that square body, and it was lifted on leaf springs. It didn't have no shocks. He was on the leaf spring, and we're like, oh yes, because earlier the guy was already putting the drive shaft back in. We missed half the show, so we missed the little guys like the Rangers and stuff like that.
That would have been good for you to
Yeah,
see.
yeah. But the drive shaft in this square body, they put it back together, and he pulled halfway down, and then he quit, and that was it. And I was really sad because it's fun to watch them full pull, but I like to watch them get halfway down and start shaking and bouncing and then breaking stuff. That's what's fun. But these guys had these new trucks, and they didn't want to do nothing.
Yep.
And
The
it just.
rodeo was better. Way better.
I mean, the truck pull is great because I love going because it's just a redneck hangout. But it could have been better. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, well, that first one in 5 years, it wasn't bad, but it definitely since the last time I went. I think I enjoyed the rodeo more. It was a lot more
Okay.
fun.
We gotta go when PBR is over in Asheville.
Yes.
If they ever out there, and the monster trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, monster
It's been a long
truck.
time since I've been to one of
Monster
those.
truck.
Y'all also went to the Woodland Baptist Car Show yesterday.
We did. I seen my buddy Stubby. Shout out Stubbs. I think he was watching. I think he watched it.
He did, because he recognized me, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was the other guy.
You got recognized on the podcast.
Yeah.
We got. That's part of new news.
Thanks for recognizing me. Shout out to you. Love the Honda, by the way.
Shout out Stub. It's on bags. His Honda's on bags. So
Ah.
he's about this tall.
To put it in perspective, he's shorter than I am.
Yes. No, he's not. We're not in a mean way,
No.
Stubby. We love you, Stubby.
Yeah.
That's what we called him through high school. But he was about this tall, and getting in that thing, he just kind of he's already down to the ground, got in it, fine. I tried to get in that thing. I sat on the ground and like scooted my way over, and I'm like sitting in this. I'm like, there's the ground. What in the world?
That's
Ow.
like sitting in Hayden's old Honda Civic.
That thing,
It was on the ground.
that thing was on the ground. But then he lifted it up, and it looked pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked really good. Then we see my buddy Joe Letford. He has a Bronco 2.
Oh, the Ranger style Bronco.
Yes, but he also has a 60s model Bronco. Like one of the first original Broncos.
Yes.
It's a half cab, so that means it's like a truck bed. He could have had to put the regular cab on, but he didn't. But he has that, and his dad bought it brand new as a bear hunting rig. So he used it bear hunting, and then his son Joe got it and redone the whole thing, built it from the ground up, and put a new inline six and all kinds of cool stuff in it.
Wow.
Really nice. I'm trying to buy it off of him, so give me money.
Got no room to put one of them.
I'll have room to put that thing. But we seen that. Brian Nolan was there. He's got 4 or 5 Broncos, brand new ones. We've seen a Smokey and the Bandit car. I'll let Nick talk about that one.
Trans Am. It looked like just right out of the movie. It looked great.
Mhm.
Definitely by far one of my favorites.
We seen some 60s. I think they were 60s Ford trucks,
Yeah, 60s. They were.
and they had the 50 Coyote in them. They were sleepers. So that's the word of the day today. Is sleeper build. All right. Now Nick, I had to tell Nick what this was. Riley, do you know what a sleeper build is?
Yes.
Okay.
You take a truck, make it look mostly stock, but it's got a really powerful motor in it, and you don't expect it to do that.
Mhm.
I've been told my truck could be a sleeper truck.
Yes, but yes, it can be. Once you do your work to it, it won't be. It'll look better.
Oh yeah.
But you could also sleeper a car. So like your Honda, you could sleeper that thing and it's ratted out, looks like crap. because you mow out of it.
Yeah.
But you put a big block motor in that thing, and that thing will zoom. You
I
know.
don't know if that thing can handle that.
my twist the dang axles is on
Probably.
frame. Too much torque will twist the frame. But
Yeah.
Nick, what else did you see at the car show?
That was really it.
We see my buddy Noah. Shout out Noah.
Well, because we were there. We were there early. There was a few more cars that came in. I think when we left, but the ones they had there. Well, there was a couple of. There was a Stingray. There was a Stingray out there.
Very nice.
There was a bunch of new Corvettes.
Yeah,
The
there was a bunch
C8s.
of new Corvettes, and there was a Stingray. I don't know why, but I've always preferred the old fashioned. This was like I want to say it was a 64.
Was it the split? No, it wasn't one of the split windows, was it?
It might have been. I can't remember. Possibly.
Hold on.
I think.
Keep going. I'll pull it
I
up.
think was a split.
He's got to
It was that.
fact check it.
I gotta look this up because
I
I'm.
saw a couple of other ones that were like one of them was 1928, and the other one was 1925. Was
Wow.
like the year.
The old Model Ts.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
Model Ts. Those were
Nice.
nice. And they
Well,
were-
not Model Ts. They were like Model A's.
Yeah.
They were a little bit newer than a Model T, but they were like
But
1920s.
they were still,
Okay.
yeah. One was 1925, the other one I think was like 1928 on the year.
Interesting.
The year and the model.
It wasn't
looked
like-
whoever owned it, they kept it. In
Was it
pretty
this one?
good condition.
Or was
Yeah,
it
yeah, no, or
this? It was this.
it was that. That's what it was.
So it was this is what he's seen.
Yeah, it was in a. I want to say tan color.
Can you see that, Nick?
See that on your screen?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh. What about that one? Can you see that?
Oh my
Not
gosh.
really.
Oh well, whatever. It's one of the older ones. Kind of like a beach thing.
Yeah.
The split window's that's the split window because
Yeah,
the back's
yeah.
got the
I
split
think there
window.
was one that showed up though. When we
I
left.
think there was, yeah.
No, that was fun though. I enjoyed that. I saw their car show. One of the.
I entered that car show one year with Joe. I parked beside his old Bronco.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't win.
Well, so you guys did all that, and yesterday, I ended up being the only one that went to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest for us.
Both of us wasn't able to go.
We had other things come up.
Understandable reasons.
There's always next year though.
Yes. And I seen. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Who did you meet?
Oh yeah.
I met. I got to see Lindsey Prokowski for the second year in a row.
Yeah.
I also got to meet Haley Grant, who
Mhm.
was at the last two Showdown in the Valleys we've been to.
Mhm.
And the other one, her name's JB, who has the turtly awesome lighting. Shout out to.
Oh, she's
all
got
of
the
them.
turtles on the front of her Ford.
Yes,
yeah.
that was her. Yeah. And yeah, shout out to them. They're all very nice.
Lindsay's amazing. She's got Dodges and stuff. She's
Yes.
really cool. She's also forklift certified.
If you want to see my pictures with them, it's on my page.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I don't. Oh, that was loud. I'm sorry. I don't know if you were there, but Whistling Diesel was down there trying to buy squatted trucks and
he was
destroy them.
there. I never seen him.
That would have been sick to meet
Oh my-
Whistling
oh.
Diesel. Oh my gosh.
If I had really known and gotten to meet him, that would have been amazing.
That would have been like the highlight. I would have really got jealous for not going.
That would have been like as big of a highlight this
As meeting
year
Brett Michaels.
as last year when we met Brett Michaels.
Yeah, that was cool. Is that country, Brett?
He said Jerry was country.
That's
That
right.
was cool.
Where we filmed how many podcasts without Jerry?
Jerry was in the last episode.
Dude, Jerry needs to be the special guest. If
We'll
we take-
get there.
If we take a break here in a second, we'll have to go get Jerry.
We'll get there one day.
Melly, shout out to you for being home.
Yes,
You better be
I'm
watching
sorry
the
I
podcast.
didn't get to see you. And
I
hate
didn't
we
get to
have
either.
you on here.
Well, when she comes home for a longer week, we'll get her on. Shout out to you. I don't know if you're watching. Cesar, happy birthday. I was
Yes,
there
happy
today.
late birthday,
Caesar salad.
Um,
Hey,
but
I'm not playing with the thing in the middle this episode.
good.
I'll
Good.
play with it in
My
a second.
hearing
I'll play with my beard.
But yes, I will put it this way: the show was great, a lot of great stuff, a lot of vendors.
It rained though.
Now, yes, when I got down there, close to about 10 o'clock yesterday morning, it was like a monsoon, thundering and lightning everywhere. I was soaked from head to toe, but it was worth it. It was worth getting absolutely drenched to go to that because
Mhm.
I've been looking forward to it, and they already have the date for next year.
Do they really? When is it?
25th, 26th September.
25th.
The same week. That's basically.
Yeah,
Is it the
fourth,
same?
fourth weekend in September?
Is it going to be the same weekend as regular rod runs?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Because that's at
That's
the
honestly.
end of the month.
That's honestly so much better because there's not going to be as much traffic.
And
For
I
two shows.
understand. I think I seen this on the internet somewhere. I know I sent it to you guys. I understand better now why they didn't do both Rod Runs and Smoky Mountain Truck Fest, because I understand that a lot of the older audience
Didn't
who
like
grew up with Rod Runs do not like all the big trucks, which that is completely understandable.
But I don't think they got it. I don't think they understood the assignment this year, because I know a lot of people went down for both and took their big trucks. Because
There were still some there.
Didn't Hayden go for both weeks?
They did not.
Oh, I thought
They
Hayden
did like what I did. They skipped it to go to this one.
Oh, yeah. See, I think a lot of people didn't realize that, but maybe they'll know next year.
I
But
think so.
I think
Smoky
we can-
Mountain
we
Truck
can plan
Fest
it,
is
we can all
fun.
go
And
next year.
yes,
I'll
shout
go
out
next
to Stanberry and Clay, Tristan, Weston, Greg, Chris, and all the others I can't remember. Sorry I didn't get to see you guys yesterday, but
Do you really think Tristan's watching this?
he might be.
Hey, Tristan!
We'll get you guys on the podcast.
Yes, we
don't
will get
worry.
y'all on
We
here.
have you on the
Wait.
list. We're gonna
Stanberry might be listening to this.
That's possible.
Hey, Stanberry.
But next year, I think we're going to try to do the full weekend.
Hey, Mom.
I agree with that. I think it'd be fun, better of a weekend than spending a day.
It would
Yeah.
I think we'd have a lot more.
The weekend, the first year I went, we stayed the day, and we drove down the square body. Shout out Caleb. And we had to park his because his was kind of a crappy square body. No offense, Caleb. I love you, dude. But we had to take Nathan's around, and we were riding in the back, and it was the bed was covered in differential fluid because his rear end was leaking and smelled like burning diff fluid, and then I got a headache at like 12 o'clock because it got hot and I got tired and nobody had any ibuprofen. So I had to go to a store at like 6 hours later, and I'm like miserable my first year. Second year I went, we stayed the weekend. I think I had a lot more fun staying the weekend than I did staying one night. Just going for the day. And then when we went last year, that was pretty fun. Getting to meet Lindsay Bukowski. That was the highlight. She's awesome.
That was your highlight.
That was my highlight.
My highlight was Brett Michaels.
Well, there was better highlights, but
Well, yes, but
we can't really. Yeah, Lindsay Bukowski, #1 highlight. Seeing that Bronco was my other highlight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it again,
Did you?
and I think I've seen
Cotton Candy Bronco, the one jacked up to the sky that looks kind of weird,
I
but
think
I like
so,
it.
and I think I've seen the one we saw at Showdown. The white one, the pink and white one. I've seen it as well.
Bucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bucked up monster or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a couple of trucks I seen were old Internationals.
Oh,
International
yeah.
pickups.
Was the chrome truck there?
It was not.
I
The
like
one that had the steps and the TVs
Well,
back from our first year at Showdown.
It
was
wasn't
there.
It wasn't really.
And the one with the blue wagon.
Oh yeah, I
They
remember
were both
that.
there side by side.
Did they have the thing again?
No.
Oh,
No, they did not.
all right. Well, I think that's enough about it on this topic.
I think so. I covered all the me and Nicholas went to the fair last night, and
We did, yeah.
shout out to everybody we got to see. That was good. Some people we hadn't got to see in a while. Definitely people he hadn't got to see in a long time.
A long time.
But
This was fun, though.
yeah.
Are we gonna transition into
The fair.
sports? We gonna get
No,
sports
let's
update?
go on this. The fair this year. I don't know what you guys thought. But
thought it was, well,
I mean, it was good, but there was like no exhibit. I don't want to say exhibits, but
There was a few
what's
good
that?
ones, I thought.
Like, say your sister made a piece of Lego and she put it in the show, and they
Okay.
got judged. They didn't have a lot of that. The judging
Oh, the judges.
of the like art
Oh.
and
Some
stuff.
of that was
Like the
different.
top building used to be full of kids
that's true.
stuff
Oh,
they
yeah,
they
yeah,
make
yeah.
and send in, like lighthouses, all kinds of stuff. Then the bottom was always full of the pictures and the fruit and the canned goods and the
I
pumpkins.
saw
And
they swapped that this year.
But they
Everything
didn't
was
have-
the same.
Yeah.
they didn't have
they were
any.
in the upper building. This
Nobody
year.
like put anything in to be judged. There was a lot of politics.
We're not gonna get into that.
We're not gonna get in. It was like mainly people running for sheriff. And then the top one was like vendors giving out stuff like Telco Credit Union, the town of Clyde, the sheriff's office, some company that did like toilets because I got a squishy toilet.
That's like a stress.
Yeah, stress
relief.
ball.
Stress ball thing.
And then there was like a vendor selling T-shirts for the fair and I think some other stuff. But and there was a lot of food, but that was really it. It was kind of.
Well, I mean,
It's not like it was when I was in elementary school and stuff like that when we entered stuff every year.
I mean, it's certainly probably changed over the years, and I know that
And we have gotten older, so
yes,
it's probably
that's what I was
not.
gonna say. To me, it means more that I actually got to go this year because I didn't get to last year.
'Cause it flooded.
Because
Yeah,
yes,
it flooded.
and Yes, I think that's something we need to highlight.
Speaking of that, this weekend was the 1-year anniversary, and I feel like we have come back better as a community and a state than we have been last year. Like last year, everybody was at each other's neck and mad at each other, and then the storms hit, and everybody
came together.
Just
really
the people you wouldn't think would helped.
Yes.
And
of course, this poor guy over here had no idea that anything happened for nearly a week.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have much internet contact with me or him.
But like, just the people who bought the mill, the Waynesville mill, Susano, they were supposed to sign the paperwork on the day it hit. Well, then like a month later, they finally signed the paper, but they were already like in contact with people trying to help. Like before they even bought the place,
right.
Or after they bought the place, they were all like trying to help. And I was like, "This is great. You don't even know the community. You just bought into us, and then now you're wanting to help."
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And then like all these communities, and like Greg Biffle and Cletus McFarland coming in last year, flying their helicopter from Florida. Cletus flew his helicopter from Florida, met Greg Biffle in Mooresville, picked up Greg Biffle, and they come up here and was hauling stuff in.
Yes.
Saving people from drowning, or not drowning, but like if they were trapped up on a mountain and they couldn't get down the road, they would go get them and fly them down.
And the Cajun Navy did a lot of help.
What's the Cajun Navy?
I'm honestly not fully sure, but
is that like a different branch of the Navy?
Part of the military.
Oh,
that's
but they helped a lot of the community.
I mean, the Cajun is like in Louisiana, ain't it?
Yes. Oh no, Cajun. I think they're like it's like a mission group or I'm sure.
Oh,
some sort of
8 Days of Hope. They come in and helped.
Oh yeah.
A lot of outpour of help, and like there's still stuff that needs to be done.
There is.
Like me and Jeff at my church we went to Black Mountain a couple of weeks ago to help this lady out, and like it's just the devastation that's still over there. And like we went into that Lowe's that flooded, and how much it looks good now that they've redone it, and everything over there next to that Lowe's is like gone. And I'm like, this is crazy about this devastation. And like Jeff he's with the Global Methodist Church. He's up in the high ranks somehow. He got voted in. I don't know. I don't really know, so don't come at me for that. I don't know anything about that. I just know he got voted in recently. But like I went with him, and he had a stack of papers on his dash, probably this big, and he had like 4 or 5 pages, front and back, that was full of stuff that needed to be done. And like they were color coded, like red was at the top, and that was probably most important, then green, or yellow, then green. But like he had 4 or 5 pages, probably front and back, of stuff that needed to be done still.
Right.
And I'm like, Jeff, how in the world do we still have this? He's like, we just can't get funds. We just can't get what we need. Like there's a family in somewhere, and it's like four kids, and they're living like in a shack, and it's got like a t-shirt on the door, and it's gonna get cold soon, and we gotta, and they live in like a 1-bedroom house. I'm like, what can we do to get help? I mean, it's just amazing how much stuff in a year's time still needs to be done.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think this definitely scarred the entire area for.
It did.
I will say.
I mean, there's so many people that's scared. Like right now, it's supposed to rain again, and there's so many people that's scared of it happening again. They're like, I can't do this again now.
I felt that way once this week started, because I had to work the day of when everything happened, and I'll tell you, the things I seen just in that one day, as stuff I hope I never.
Oh yeah, you worked the day it happened last year.
I did.
I was supposed to go in. I was getting ready to go in, but my dad had a friend that was working for the road, and he said, "Don't go out, because if you go out, it's like starting flooding this way, and it's already flooded that way. If you go out that way, you can't get back in. You won't get back in."
When I got to work that Friday morning, got clocked in, it was probably 15, 20 minutes later. The power went down, and they'd said that Waterville Power Station, right there at the state line, that it had shut down.
Was underwater.
It wasn't that it was underwater. They just somehow lost power.
Mm-hmm.
And, for those that don't know, from what I understand, where that building starts and the power from it powers to every pole, substation, everywhere in Haywood County.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's correct.
That sounds about right.
Just from visual knowledge. it looks like it does.
Can you still see us over there, Nick? Are we still good?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sorry.
pretty
We still got a little light.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
We were getting a little dark out
I
here.
found out through Facebook, funny enough, when they turned the lights on. And the first the first video that I saw was the Waterville Dam
Overflowing.
overflowing. And I was like, oh, it rained. Okay, I've done that before, and I kept
Well, that was
scrolling and
after they
scrolling.
opened the gates, and then, as we all know, from past exit 7 at Harmon's Den through the state line, and the gorge is still gone.
Yeah. I mean, going down into Tennessee,
It's right there in East
that
Tennessee.
freaks me out. I
It is
haven't been.
rough. It is rough looking.
I have
Those
not
people
been,
really
but
got
I
hit
don't.
pretty hard.
I haven't
Yeah,
lost
those are
anything in
really bad.
Tennessee, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So until they get the road fixed, I don't want to drive down through there because it just scares me.
Yeah.
It is.
And those people got hit just as hard as we did. I
Yeah.
saw images of that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Virginia did too, didn't
I
they?
seen today actually a color-coded map from last year that highlighted all the counties that in one way or another lost power due to this hurricane, and it stretched from Florida to Georgia, South
You
Carolina,
still got that?
North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, and Indiana.
You got that picture? Bring it up.
I found it on Facebook earlier.
Yeah.
But I
You
didn't
go
save
back
it.
in your.
But,
Did you hit like on it?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say you go back through and find it.
I
But,
don't
But
remember
yes,
seeing
I did not know that it stretched that far north.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I mean,
I had no idea. I knew it went as far as Virginia. Oh, and Kentucky too. I knew it went about that far, but I didn't know about Ohio, West Virginia, and Indiana about that happening up there.
yeah, it's
It was depressing when I
Very.
got on Facebook and I just started scrolling. I was like, oh, because I saw something I guess about a hurricane. I was like, oh, okay, hurricane. And
Then
I
I-
kept scrolling.
I mean-
and I recognized a lot of areas. I was like, wait a minute.
And I felt bad, and he felt bad saying, he's like, I wish I could be home to help. And I remember telling you, I was like, what's bad is that you're better off right now in a third world country on a carrier than being right here in the South of America.
That was probably the most
Wait,
miserable
what?
time I had.
Yeah.
you'd rather be in a third world country than being right here in South
Because
America.
it was bad here. It
yeah,
was
you
that
said
bad.
you said right here in South America.
The South of America.
South.
Oh, I thought you said South America. I was like, we're in North America.
I was in the area of a third world country, not actually in one. But that was probably the most miserable and depressed.
I mean,
seeing that, I was depressed.
That weekend, I couldn't do nothing. Like,
I did come to their house to check on them, though.
you just couldn't. You did come on that Saturday.
I had to check on my mama because I knew she wouldn't believe that I was okay until she seen me. Then I came to his house. Then I come up Max Patch to Stanberry's house.
I was just at the house. We were cleaning out the basement. We had to move. We had the generator running, moving freezer, plugging in different freezers, and then we would just on Friday we just drove out and would stand at the river and watch stuff go down. We seen a house. I shouldn't be talking about this, but we seen a house hit the bridge.
Yes.
And if you know the story, you know the story. I'm not going to go into it.
I know, you know what
But yeah, it was.
it was
wow.
depressing.
And then like the Saturday and Sunday, we didn't do much. We just sat around. I had my Switch. It was charged. So then it died, and Dad would run the generator, and I'd plug my phone up and plug it up so I'd have something to do. And then I ended up living with my grandma for a week because she had power, water, and food. Well, I mean, we had food, but we had to take my freezers up there. We piled all we could in one freezer between my sister and my mom to take it up there to plug it in so we could save our food. And I stayed with her because she had water and power.
And that was close to where you work.
It cut my time to work by about 15 minutes so I could save gas. And I showed up to work on Monday, and my coworkers was like, "You're here? I can't believe you're here." I'm like, "What do you mean? I have to come to work. I had nothing. There's nothing I could do at the house. I gotta come to work." And I remember that Monday evening, they were like, "Oh yeah, this center down here, the hospital didn't have Wi-Fi and I didn't have phone service, so I went crazy." But I went down to this town of Silva thing, and they had Wi-Fi, and I was able to get on Wi-Fi and check on everybody, and I had 20 Snapchats come in all at once. I was like, "Hey, are you okay?" I had a friend in Georgia or something. They texted me out of the blue. I hadn't talked to them in months, and they texted me. They said, "Hey, I heard about that. Are you okay? I know you live up there. Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." We didn't get it, and then I had a bunch of other friends say, "Hey, are you okay?" I had one friend. Her name was Kaylee. She used to live up here. She had a nice extended cab, Super Duty, Power Stroke. Really nice. I miss it. But I used to work with her at Ingalls. But she moved down to Myrtle Beach, and she even texted me. She said, "Hey, I heard about it. Are you okay? And then she's like, I'm making a trip from Myrtle up there soon. Do you guys need anything? And just because her family still lived up here. And I just had this outpour of support. I was like, I don't need anything. I'm fine.
Right.
But, come help somebody that needs it.
Well, and then again, for those that don't know, the day everything happened, I was texting Hayden and Jonathan because they were at UT in Knoxville. And Hayden asked me, he's like, how bad is it in Haywood County? The last thing I texted him before I didn't have any internet for a couple of days was bad in all caps. And then Saturday, him and Jonathan came here.
How'd they get here? Because they couldn't go through Genesee.
Well, somehow they got on Riverside and they got Jonathan's car stuck.
I don't think you told me this.
I thought I did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, they ended up trying to come home to check on all of us. They were okay. They ended up getting here fine. It just took some time. But, yeah.
Okay.
I remember, I think the dad found out. I was sitting in the mess decks, in the forward mess decks. We just finished a mission.
The mess hall?
Yeah, well, we call it the mess decks on the boat. This is the forward mess
Oh, is it a mess deck on the boat?
Yeah,
mess deck?
So we had just finished a mission, we got out of the danger area that we were in, and they turned the Wi-Fi back on, I was like, oh. And I was, I usually never got on my phone that much.
But something told you to get on your phone.
Well, yeah, I got on and looked. I didn't get off. Because I was like, oh, I'll check Facebook. I didn't get off that. I was on my phone that entire day. I wouldn't leave. I just kept watching. And it was depressing. My friend, she was sitting with me. She saw me. Was like, oh, what's wrong? And I just kept video after video.
Yep.
I probably watched 50 plus videos, and I showed her a bunch of them. And
Did you see mine?
Yeah, the one that you sent me.
My weather report I made at the river.
Photos from Canton and Clyde. I showed my best friend. She was my best friend at the time. Still are. We're both out of the Navy now, but she felt bad. She was like, "You okay?" I was like, "No." I said, "I'm not." I said, "I'm depressed. Like, I want to go home. I can't even be there for I told him, I was like, I don't know if my family's alright. My best friend. I was like, I haven't heard from anybody. And then, of course, like 2 days later, I finally got a message.
Yeah, because somehow, the day after it all happened, we had power back here at the house.
Yeah.
And then that Sunday, our internet came back on.
We
had a lot of stuff back before everybody. I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
I didn't have internet power till like Thursday, and I still stayed with my grandma. Then that Saturday, I ended up going back home.
Well, funny enough, here's a funny story. So my grandmother Marie, so she lives in it's literally a dead spot, or it's always been a dead spot for internet. Somehow she was the only one in the area right around there in Irondale with internet. So people would come and stop and sit in her driveway or kind of park right there, and they use the Wi-Fi or they call somebody. But I thought that was just hilarious. She's always lived in that same house.
Yeah.
It's been a dead
spot.
Always
lived in a dead spot.
It's a dead spot. But for some reason, her Wi-Fi with Skyrunner, it worked.
Wow.
It was the only thing that stayed. And she
I have Spectrum now. I wonder what'll happen now.
I don't know, but yeah.
I hope it don't happen again.
No, definitely not.
Because the way the weather reports are looking, Hurricane Humberto, probably not pronouncing that right,
Humberto
is supposed to pull this other hurricane away.
Well, good, and I hope it does.
And that's, from what I understand, I could be very wrong. Fact check this if you want.
We're not weather. Well, I have a weather report I do on Facebook, but I'm not a weatherman.
This one looks like it's first time in recorded history that one is pulling another one away from impacting. It may do a lot of rain on the coast. That's to be expected.
I'm sure we'll get a little bit because
we probably will. We might.
It's supposed to rain all week, so.
At least Monday and Tuesday.
I don't want anyone because I never, I didn't get to experience it, so I can't say like I don't know what it was like.
You don't want to.
No, it was.
I don't want anybody else to ever experience that again.
I mean, I went down.
When I came home and you showed me the devastation.
Yeah.
We went down and watched the river, and my uncle. So, this is my house, and then we go down here to the river or whatever, and then to the Hyder Mountain Bridge. And this is the river. My uncle has farm land here, and a barn and all kinds of stuff. And we just sat there and watched hay go out of his shed and float down the river. Then Gary Letford, he had a bunch of hay just because they said, oh, I was going to go get that before it rained, but I never made it down there. And it flooded, and it took his chickens. And Doc, what's his name? Hoppy. He likes to hop the fence, so his name's Hoppy. He was down in there, and my uncle just kind of drove and, got him out and drove the tractor. He had the tractor down there and had to drive the tractor through some water to get back home.
I know,
but then some guy went down there and got the dog and moved it up, and he ran away, and so he was saved. But just watching the devastation of my uncle's farm area.
And
And then
Adrian, our cousin Adrian, lost some fields of corn and a few head of cattle.
Didn't a lot of the Rosses lose some?
The Rosses lost at least 80 head of cattle. Johnny Bruce Ferguson lost his whole dairy farm.
Yeah, and then going the next day, going down the road on the side by side, the Kubota, because that's what you wanted to drive, because you couldn't.
That's what you could drive.
That's what you could drive, and seeing the devastation was just crazy. And then like going to my uncle's little farm area, and just walking through the field picking up stuff,
Anything, literally.
tools, DVDs. There was a bunch of camera equipment from somebody's house. Don't know where it come from. Tools. There was a barber chair out there. There was just anything you could imagine.
Yeah, especially the farmers. That was the other thing that hit me hard. Is like
That's what our town's
most
made
of the
on.
economy here.
Yes.
And like
North Carolina, Haywood County, is dairy farmers, and a lot of them.
Yeah.
It was depressing.
there's a video on YouTube. I sent it to Riley, but it's these guys. They went to the Canton Mill like 2 months after the flood. I don't think they had permission, but
Who knows if we should even be talking about it.
that's it's
Well,
it's
it is
got like
public, so-
it's got like 10, 30,000, 300,000 views on it.
Okay.
But like they went through the paper mill and walked through it and all kinds of stuff, and like they showed some of the areas that got flooded, and like the storeroom. I'd been in the storeroom, and it got to this, and it's a tall building, and it got almost to the second floor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I worked down in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Well,
that's a lot
My
of water.
supervisor had got a call while we was at work saying it completely flooded the basement of the big mill.
Yeah, and like my mom was
Oh,
like.
wow.
My mom asked my dad, was like, hey, if the mill was still operational at the time, and they would have got the floodgates up, and they would have got people in there,
Look at what would have happened then.
what would have happened? And I'm like, Mom, I don't know. Because, like, we've had floods down in there, and, like, they got the floodgates up, and they still had water. Like, Fred hit, and they still had water in there.
Right.
But, like, this one being so bad, and how much it got up on Main Street, Canton, and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if, like, they would have had the water pumps on to pump water out, but I don't know if, I don't know how the mill would have got there, because, like, the people working at night when it rained, because it happened early that morning, people would have been coming in, people would have been coming into work, and, like, the parking lot where their cars were at the lower end, they were gone. They would have been gone.
Loading dock where the trucks were would have been gone.
And, like,
I don't think the floodgates would have stopped that.
I don't know. And if people would have made it to work, or wouldn't have made it to work, there would have been people in there probably working 72 hours straight, like trying to clean it or trying to work. But they might have shut it down and let people sleep. Maybe it was a blessing that the mill got shut down.
I was about to say that's
Just,
like
Because there would have
nearly a year before this happened.
there could have been so many casualties in that place.
like
My dad could have been one of them.
And
it was shut down. It never should have happened.
I don't.
But in that one little bit, that's the only.
Knowing
the
what
only
we know
good thing
now.
that came from that is
I really don't know what. Like I said, there could have been people working 36, 30, 72, 48 hours straight because nobody else could get in there. The people that are in there were stuck, would have been stuck. Who would have had to work.
They would have drowned. Yeah, so I think that's the one good thing that came from that is there was nobody there. I think.
Yeah, I think if they would have got the floodgates up and did everything that precautious, I don't think it would have, because it's built on a swamp already,
It is.
and I don't think it would have been good. I don't.
260 people that lost their lives. Out of that 260, 60 were from Asheville alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And another 5 or 10 from Haywood County.
Speaking of Stubby just sent me a snap. All right, Stubby.
It might be, but all right. I think we've covered that.
Mhm.
I know we need to take some time to talk about that.
We took a long time. We took like 30 minutes.
I think it was good that we did that.
It was. It needed to be brought up. Not by us. Probably not. We're not the most experts on this topic.
And he didn't experience it fully.
I did.
You really didn't experience it fully like I did.
No, you were out in it.
I was in it.
I never. Well, I couldn't go nowhere because the way my house sits, my house is up here and then the road,
I
and it
was
kind of
lucky to be
buckets
able
down.
to get out from the house, out of White Oak, Cove Creek, and Jonathan Creek, to where the water wasn't in the road, and get to town safely. Now, granted, I had to go through some water where some storm drains was backed up, but nothing from any full-on waterways.
Where I live, you go around a curve, and the river's
The
literally
water's
right there. So like it
I'm
always
right
floods.
above Jonathan Creek,
And then-
it got right near our mailbox.
And then the other way you go, the river's far off, but it got up in the road and was covering it. And I'm like, this is bad. It's really bad. I mean, we went down there at like 10 o'clock, and the water was down here. We went back 3 hours later, and it was up here.
I mean,
Somebody's phone's ringing.
no.
Oh.
Mine's on, but Isaac Rathbone, he was coming into work.
It's Fatima calling.
He was coming out of Canton, and his GMC's about 6-7 inches jacked up. He said he could open the door and reach down and touch it.
And he drove through it.
He's trying to come to work, help people.
He should have. Well, yeah, he should have just stayed home. But that's neither here nor there.
Right.
So let's get on a happier topic. How
Let's
about
get on sports?
All right,
Sport.
sport.
Do a sports coverage.
So
I'll go ahead and I've got our football stuff pulled up.
Okay.
Well, this is tomorrow night. The Cincinnati Bengals play the Denver Broncos.
let's go Bengals.
Well, it may not go very well because Joe Burrow is out for the rest of the season with an injury.
Oh,
Yeah,
I knew he
yeah.
got hurt, and they said he might be out.
Dad
But
confirmed to me he's out for the rest of the season.
well, it's a bad day to be a Panthers fan.
You mean a Bengals fan?
Bengals.
Well, yes. Also, being
Well,
a
a
Panthers
Panthers fan,
fan,
too.
yes. After a wonderful win last Sunday,
30
against
to
the
0
Falcons.
last week to the Falcons.
Wow.
They shut the Falcons out.
I don't know how.
I don't either.
And then
I was in the back of a pickup
30
truck
to
working.
nothing.
Hold
30 to
on.
0. Oh, yeah.
I was in the back of a pickup truck working, and my watch went off, and it said Panthers win. I was like, what? And I scrolled up, and it said 30 to 0. I was like, did they get this right? So I had to pull up my phone real quick,
Yeah.
because I was like, this is wrong. But it was like right. And I'm like, well, the
But
Panthers actually played good today.
Unfortunately, today, 13 to 42 against the Patriots.
Isn't Drake May the Patriots quarterback?
I don't know.
Drake May, or one of the May brothers is,
Oh.
because he used to play at Carolina.
And then today was also a bad day to be a Tennessee Titans fan because they lost 26 to nothing against the Houston Texans. I know.
Wow.
I know.
What about college? Who played college? I think
Sorry.
Alabama beat Georgia, didn't they?
Yes, Alabama beat Georgia by 3.
Ugh.
I don't like either of them, but I like Bama more than I do Georgia.
Oh, I like Georgia better than Bama.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
You're a Bulldogs fan?
in
I don't like
other
Bama.
note, the Volunteers beat Mississippi State 41 to 34 in overtime.
What about Carolina?
That makes them what? What's their?
Look it up.
stat now?
Look it up, boss man over there. What about Carolina?
4-1 for Volunteers.
4-1, okay.
Yes.
What
they're
about
4-1.
Carolina?
Getting there.
Come on, boss man, pull it up.
Not the
I don't think Bill Belichick. Did Bill Belichick win?
basketball.
No, they did not.
No, they lost to.
That was 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, but still.
They may not have
Ooh,
played yesterday.
we played Clemson this weekend.
Oh,
Ooh, that's gonna be a
okay. Also we have in the high school note Tuscola. Shout outs to them, 20-0, beating Smoky Mountain.
Hey,
Pretty good.
Don't even bring it up, Riley.
I have to. And then Pisgah's team, they lost
how bad they lose.
37 to 26 against Franklin.
So not that bad.
Not too bad.
It was a close game earlier, and then it
No.
just kind of went everywhere.
Yeah,
Now wait, who'd they play?
Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Franklin's a good.
Franklin's
school,
been pretty tough for the last few
though.
years.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
We got Mahaffey that plays quarterback, running back, defense, whatever. He just plays everything. I'm out there one night. I was watching it. He was throwing touchdown passes, and then the next one he got an interception. And I'm like, wow, the quarterback gets an interception. Then he got a fumble recovery, and I think he got a touchdown. I think he got a defensive touchdown. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this is great. He could put the sticker that he got an interception. He could put the sticker that he got a fumble recovery, and then he could put the sticker he got touchdown passes. I'm like, that's great.
Oh, that one's gonna be
Pretty
covered.
good.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like a good ball player right there.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely.
Well,
In other sporting news that they don't watch.
wait.
Oh, sorry.
We're counting down now.
To WrestleMania?
No.
To the Pisgah Tuscola
Yes,
game.
that is 2 weeks. No.
Are we gonna be
2
live
weeks.
at the
Wait,
Pisgah
no, no, no,
Tuscola
no.
game?
Hold on. Actually,
It's this weekend, ain't it?
No.
The Tuscola Pisgah
it's
game?
next Friday, October 10th. At Tuscola this year.
We'll have to go up there. Are we riding together?
We can.
I guess so.
Okay.
We
can take the
Subi. Tuscola Pisgah game? Question mark. That's a joke, man.
Probably not with all the equipment,
No,
but we will be there. Probably near the Tuscola side.
Yeah, on the fence.
Come say hello. Get
Yeah, if you see us, come see us.
Yes,
you know.
definitely.
I'll be wearing my Pisgah shirt. These two jokers will be wearing the pukey Tuscola shirts.
I don't know if
Ugh.
I'll wear one. Sports.
Ugh.
What?
I'd like to interject in.
Oh.
This is so this is kind of a story, not a long story, but my uncle was telling me about this. There's a guy, and I already forgot his name. He's from Silva, but he got picked up to go pro in baseball with the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh.
I think that's
Cal Raleigh. It's Cal Raleigh.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Oh, no,
Cal
it is. Yeah, he just hit his 60th home run the other day. I think.
Wow.
He won the home run derby too.
Yeah, in the home run. Yeah, but he's.
My brother-in-law Sawyer knows Cal Raleigh.
No, I'm not really a baseball fan at all. I don't really watch.
I think he went to.
No, but I found out he's a local guy from Silva, and he just hit his 60th home run.
Hold on.
He got picked up by the Mariners. I think it was right out of. I think it was right out of college. I'm pretty sure. Or, well,
He's
right out of
28 years
college.
old. He's from Cullowhee, North Carolina.
Okay.
Quick facts.
Oh,
Yeah, he's from Cullowhee. I think he played it.
I was told
Still
Silva,
Jackson
so-
County.
Well, that's basically over there.
It's right next to it.
High
As your Fox app goes off.
Yeah.
Nice.
He went
no.
to Smoky Mountain. So
Well, that makes
my
sense.
brother-in-law Sawyer actually knows him. So he's hoping, like during the flood, he just won that like $1 million. He won $1 million at the home run derby. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty
I think they call him Dumpy or something.
I don't know.
I
was just
didn't even
told
know
this
who
a
he was. Till
Oh yeah.
I got told this a couple days ago. I thought it was a really interesting story, though.
He's really good over there.
All right.
Big
what's
Big
the sports
Dumper.
news?
That's his name. Is Big Dumper. I just looked it up, so it's fact. Another sporting news that they don't watch: NASCAR. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta get our
Yes.
new NASCAR.
Chase Elliott won the Kansas race today. It was the Hollywood Casino 400.
Okay.
Chase Elliott won. They had a red flag for the 38 car getting squeezed up against the wall, and he hit the wall, and then he went up the wall, and he slid down the track like this against the wall,
Yes.
and then he flipped down a couple
We
of
watched
times.
that.
And he was okay. And Chase Elliott won. He led like 100 and some laps. He was like the dominant car today, I think.
Wow.
And I'm named after Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott is his dad. Bill Elliott's great. But Chase won today. He had 4 fresh tires on the restart with 2 laps to go. And he started in 8th, and in 1 lap he got up to 5th. Then the final lap he come around, doored Denny Hamlin and passed him and won. So that was pretty cool. And he doored Denny. He like come like Denny come like this, and he went boom and doored him out of the way and just zoomed.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, that's how you win out there. Rubbin's racing, boys. Rubbin's racing.
Yeah.
You ain't got any other new news?
I don't think that was it for
Oh,
me.
well,
She got
I
something
think one from you. This Sunday, today was Pastor Farron's last Sunday.
Yes, today was
I didn't get to be there for it.
Today was Pastor Farron's last Sunday. We had a fish fry and a barbecue roast for him today. I know, two foods that don't really go together. Really good.
It works.
I helped fry the fish this morning. I also went to men's breakfast yesterday and I burnt the bacon. Not really. There's one guy, little old guy. His name is Eugene. He was in the Korean War. Met his wife over there. That's a story for another day. I'll have to ask him for permission to tell it though. But he met his wife over there in Japan. But he liked his bacon burnt. So I think we had the heat up on 400 because we had to. He was trying to defrost. Bill was trying to defrost the bacon because it was froze. So he had it on 400 and threw the bacon on there in a big old pack. And I ended up microwaving it, and it got cooked, and it was a weird situation, and I kind of burned it. Got it a little. I think I still had it on 400. He said, Bill's like, turn it down. I said, no, I meant to burn those 3 for Eugene, and I should have listened to Bill and turned it down because I think I don't know what I did, but it was like kind of.
You know.
It wasn't burnt, but it was kind of hard. So that was all my fault. I'm sorry. But yes, today was Pastor Farron's last Sunday. We had a good service for him, and we gave him a plaque. And it was really sad. He's just retiring. He's got some health problems, but luckily he's going to let the new preacher get his bearings and start So maybe by start of next year, Farron and his wife Trish is going to start coming back to church with us as their home church because they love us so much. So John cried when yeah, he loves church. So he just like latches onto the preachers because they love him, and he likes that. So he calls Farron like on Tuesdays. Then he calls our old preacher David on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So
Tell me that.
so he still talks to him, and he just gets so attached to him and likes him. He gets a picture with him every Sunday.
Yes.
Has to.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
And a picture with Bill.
Yes, a picture with Bill.
If I'm there, he has to have a picture with me and Jason.
Yeah. But so
little slideshow on Facebook.
So John just gets upset because he loves everybody and he hates to see them leave, but he knows they'll be back. But so hopefully the new preacher will be good.
Yeah.
And we'll be excited for that.
Yes, Farron, happy retirement to you.
I doubt he's watching this. I don't even know if he can find it. He might find it. I hope you find it, Farron.
And I'm glad. I'm glad for the times that I got to hear you preach. It was a great preacher.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Water.
If you preach again, I'm going to try to give up a Sunday and show up. I'm a Methodist, so I might try to show up.
He said we told him that anytime he wants to fill in, he's more than welcome to.
Oh yeah, he's very deserving of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Got anything else?
That's all for me, I think.
Well, we are sponsored by Prime today. What are you drinking on?
I've got the Niagara brand, just a regular bottle of water.
Hard Rock Cafe.
What's
One of
in
my
it?
cups.
What's in it?
Water. Good old H2O.
Tap water?
Yeah.
Sink water?
Mine from the fridge dispenser.
I have Glowberry Prime, arguably one of the best primes ever.
I mean, for me, my top prime
'Cause
flavor
it's
is strawberry banana.
Ugh, it's green. This is green apple kind of. So
I like it.
Prime strawberry banana is too banana-y for me. I like Body Armor strawberry banana.
Somehow it doesn't hit for me like the prime one does.
I don't know.
But
I
both
just
of
can't.
their blue raspberries are really good.
Yes, and Ice Pop and Glowberry
Lemonade.
yeah, lemonade's pretty good. Cherry Freeze and Berry Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which one was the moon one?
Metamoon.
Metamoon.
Nah.
I liked it.
Yeah. But we also are today. We have a couple of ad reads I would like to get into. We are sponsored by North Meats. Well, not really. I just like to shout them out. We're gonna call this segment "Shout Out Local Businesses."
Okay. All right.
I like that until we get sponsored. So shout out local businesses. North Meat South Food Truck. They were actually a really good help in the flood last year. They were, instead of serving cheesesteaks, last year they were able to get hot dogs and hamburgers from their vendors, and they were able to set up and they were giving out free food for anybody that needed it. So shout out North Meat South and Chef Ashley and Chef Pete. It's a father-son duo. And shout out Lisa.
Father-daughter.
Huh? Did I say father-daughter?
You said father-son.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chef Ashley. Don't roast me, please. I'm very, very sorry. But Chef Ashley and Chef Pete, father-daughter combo,
There you go.
and her mom Lisa, and her boyfriend Ethan. Very, very, very nice people. I love them to death. They are the greatest food truck ever, in my opinion. Not really. It's fact. Fact check me. I don't care. But we also would like to shout out Izzy and Derek Wayne Prince at Pro Property Services. They are the pros that show up. So if you ever need any landscaping, not mowing because that's his part, but like deck building, porch building, log cabin restoration, they do some of that stuff. They just do a lot. So shout out Pro Property Services. Shout out Izzy.
Well, of course, Personal Lawn Service and Personal Farms and Personal's Produce Stand.
Oh, Personal-
all your good vegetables and fruits.
Presnell's
and
Produce
other
Stand.
snacks.
Mustard biscuit. Alright, what you got, Nick?
Well, Carolina Pet Services. If you have a beloved animal that you'd like to, if it's passed on to the next life and you'd like to keep it with you a little longer, come see us. We can help you.
Cremated, of course. They're not going to stuff it.
Yeah, they cremate.
If
If you'd like to keep your loved ones pets,
we do
urns and-
We have a good, you like to put it in an urn, have it up. I don't know. A lot of people like to keep it on a mantle in the fireplace. Or I don't know. Some people like to put it different. But if you'd like to have your animal cremated and keep it close with you, come see us.
They have a billboard right near Lowe's.
We do.
oh,
We do have a billboard. Yep, right when you get off the
Where all the other ones are.
Wow.
Yeah, look to the very far left.
Oh, I gotta go look at that.
Also, Blue Dragon Taekwondo. If you or your kid like martial arts, you want to come by. It's on Jones Cove Road in Clyde. You want to take free class? Come by.
Go talk to Marshall Hayes.
Now we are running a promotion, not with the show. We should.
We should. Yeah, I think
We should. But like, if you come by, you can take the first class free. I don't know what promotion he's running right now. I don't want to get it wrong, but like, you can come by and take a free class. First class is always free. See if you like it. A couple of days are always free. So if you see if you like it, if you don't like it, we don't make you spend your hard-earned money on your kids, and then they not like it for 2 days, and then they're like, "Mommy, I don't want to go anymore." Just come on by. We'll. I am a 3rd degree black belt. Nick is a 2nd degree, and I've been there less than him.
Yeah. But anyway, you or your kid like martial arts? Come on by.
We have an
I used
adult.
to do it, but
So-
I haven't done it in over 10 years.
Our classes run Monday through Friday, 2:30 to 8. So 2:30 to 3:30 is like the homeschool kids. 4 to 5 is the second kids class. And well, you can come to the 2:30 class even if you're not on homeschool. That's just what we used to call it, was the homeschool kids. So we got those, and then the 4 to 5 is the kids class. So you can ride if you ride a bus, you can get off the bus at the school. You can take class from 4 to 5, and then your parents can come pick you up at 5. Then we have a 5:30 to 6:30 third kids class, and then 7 to 8 is your adult class. So
Self-defense and stuff, right?
no, just the adult class.
Oh, okay. I thought
We
y'all
we
used
do a
other
lot of
classes for
stuff.
that.
We do a lot of different stuff in the adult class. Just depends on what night you come. Mondays and Fridays are probably your best nights to be your first class, because they're our easiest. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our fighting classes, so we spar. And Wednesday is our kicking night, so we do like 1,000 kicks a night. But Monday and Friday is about the easiest days. And then so adult class, I wouldn't say there's an age limit, but like if you're under like 13, go to the kids class.
Stay tuned November 8th of our annual Taekwondo demo. We're going to be doing...
I did not mean to clean my nose.
Teacher, Master Marshall Hill.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Master
all three
Marshall
of us
on
will
here.
Be in attendance to host that one.
We're gonna definitely try to get Master Marshall on. We will probably try to have him on twice, because the first one will be at the demo, maybe, if we can get it.
Yeah.
If we can get it set up and he's got time, we're gonna try to. It's between the testing in the morning and the demo at night, so we're gonna try to feed him, because he loves food and he'll do anything for food.
We can eat pizza on the podcast.
So we're thinking about ordering pizza and eating with him, and then just talking about his Taekwondo journey. And then when we have him on again, it'll be like more of his life and more Taekwondo stuff that we can't fit in that show. Or if we don't get him on, we might just do a show live at the show, and just cause.
Yeah.
So I'm not breaking concrete this year. I broke my arm last year, but Nick is breaking concrete.
First time in 6 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm totally not scared.
I did 10 slabs last year and I broke my arm, which was worth it. It was so worth it, because I worked at the hospital with them nurses. They were like, "What'd you do to your arm?" I'm like, "I broke it. You want to see?" And they're like, "Kinda." So I showed them the video of me breaking concrete. They look up at me and they're like, "What?"
They're like, wow, this guy did that.
Yeah, they all look at me like, "Why did you break concrete?" I'm like, "'Cause why not? It's cool. You can't say you broke 10 slabs of concrete."
One year, I can't remember if you did it or not.
I hit brick.
Yes.
I did not break that brick. That brick was
very
a
angry at that
piece
brick.
of junk.
He threw
That
the
brick, I
on
hit
the
that
ground.
brick and it didn't do nothing. And I looked at it. Marshall looked at me. He said, "Now, Jason, you got to hit that thing harder." And I said, "All right." So then I went, fuck, and it didn't do nothing. I picked that son of a gun up and I threw it
Slammed
against.
it on the ground.
I threw it against that gym floor and it didn't break. And I was like, walked
I'm
up
not gonna
to.
lie, I laughed when he got angry.
And then I walked up to 4 slabs of concrete, practiced one little hit, and went flop and walked
he
away.
went right through them at the second hit on those.
I was done. I was so mad. That was after I had a panic attack.
That is true.
That was after I had the panic attack.
Last year, how many slabs of concrete was it that Marshall broke?
17, right?
17 or 18. Yeah, they snuck in 2 or 3 on him.
That's right, they did.
This is our 17th anniversary, right?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
I think. But no, he was supposed to break like 14, and we had extra, so they just stacked it up, and he broke like 17. That's it. That was his new
That
record.
was his personal record.
I'm sorry. I do not mean to clean my nose out in front of the camera and the mic. I'm very sorry.
Well,
I think that covers things for this week.
Drink Prime.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in to this.
I hope you can see us. It's dark.
It is getting darker, yes. We do realize it is getting darker earlier.
We're going to go play WWE now.
While this is uploading.
Oh, yeah. All right, thanks
See
for
ya.
tuning into a special episode of the Wrestling Ronnie podcast, especially our nighttime edition. I'm your co-host, Nick.
What do we think we're going to have next week?
Unknown. I don't know.
I don't even know what's coming up next
What episode is this?
week. This is episode 6.
What page are we on?
I'd like to try to get a guest on. I think that'd be. We definitely need one.
Okay.
We could work it out somehow.
Okay.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching.
I'm
Make sure to
Jason.
Like, comment, subscribe down below. Both will be up on both of our YouTube channels later tonight. It'll be up. We'll have the Instagram page on there too for you guys to go follow, like it as well. If you want to be a guest on the show, message any of us. We'll put you on the list. We have a long list going.
You'll probably get a better answer if you message me.
Oh yeah, message.
Yeah, because if you text me or Nick, we'll just have to go through Riley anyway, because his name's on the show. So.
We'll get you on the list. We got a long list. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
I'm Jason, that's Nick, and this is...
Rusty Ronnie, the man, the myth, the legend, and we'll see you the next time.
See ya.
Good night.